Gina, and this is my mum, and I'm going to be asking her a few questions.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline.
Okay, so mum, what do you now know that you wish you knew when you were my age?
Many things. One of the things I wish I had known at 15 was that it's okay to make mistakes. You don't have to be number one all the time. You don't have to win all the time. You don't have to get what you think you need all the time. Life is a lot more forgiving. You can make mistakes, you can ease off, you can fall down, and then you can just pick yourself up and continue. There are so many avenues in life. No need to beat yourself up.
Okay, so on that note, do you have any regrets?
Yes. I try not to have regrets in my life. I try to do everything with full consciousness so that I don't regret looking back. But I guess, in my youth, I think I would regret not living more, not being more relaxed, not enjoying my life more, because I was hung up on many things, and I was pretty angst-ridden. I guess, those geeky Asian kid, and I just wasn't focused on the important things. I was just lost, I guess.
So when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wasn't as strategic and as focused as you in life, in the real meaning of life, in the real value of life. I wanted to be a dancer simply because I love dancing. I wanted to be an astronaut simply because it sounded like an interesting thing to do. I didn't think it through. But saying that, whilst I was at Oxford, I did apply to be UK's first astronaut, and I lost narrowly to Helen Sharman. Probably because she was more focused and more in herself than I was.
So, tell me the story of the happiest moment you've had.
I'm lucky. There's been many. I should say when you were born, but that's a bit cheesy. So I would say all my happy moments, without exception, is to do with my family, with your brothers, your sister, your father, and the life we've had. Those were my happiest memories, those were my happiest moments. And as you grow older, you realize that life is made up of a collection of moments like this, not your paper qualifications. It's how you live every day. And I'm blessed that I've got you and everybody else. Those were my happy moments.
So, speaking personally, what's your favorite memory of us two?
Of us two, we've had our spats because you are so similar to me. We've had our many spats, probably more than we should. But my favorite memory of you is the closeness we have. You're 15 and you're larger than me, but you still come to my room for a cuddle sometimes, and you're still my baby. You're my youngest child.
Kind of.
You're my youngest child, and I guess those memories of you being all babyish and girlish will stay with me long after you've left home, get married, and have your own children.
So what do you want for us, as your children?
Well, certainly not fame or wealth, because if you're my children, you will probably inherit some of my genes and your father's genes about what it takes us to be happy. And for us, it's always been about the family. So I would wish that you, your brothers and your sister will find someone that you can raise a family with that shares your value and nurture each other, look after each other, and have the life I've had. It's just been such a blessing.
Okay, so lastly, tell me something you've never told me.
I guess something I never would confess openly is fear. I am always in control, always the warrior woman, but we grown-ups have our fears too. We sometimes don't know what we're doing, and we still figuring life out. We might appear in control, but we're not really. And I guess it's where courage and moral courage comes in, and that's what your father and I hope that we have raised you all to have, this moral courage to face down your fear and do the right thing always, especially when you're frightened, unsure, and worried and nervous.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
Love you.
Yeah.